Black women are the foundation and the blueprint to everything that is great in this country. And I'll take it a step further, everything that is great in this world. It's in everybody's best interest to stay in the good graces of black women in this country. That's what I want to talk about specifically today, about that 92% um, of black women in this country that did what they were supposed to do on November 5th. Yeah, November 5th. To try to set the tone and the pace for the generations to come, to keep us out of the predicaments that we're in now as far as the leadership is concerned in this country. And I don't want to give too much, time to that specifically. What I want to talk about is how black women are the GOAT. Black women literally set the tone for how everything moves in this country. And what happens is when black women accomplish something, the goalpost gets moved. And what do black women do? They tackle that and, catch that goalpost. And I say this respectfully to black men, to my brothers. You hear me? Like, I say this respectfully. We can learn a lot from our sisters. We can learn a lot from black women when it comes to community, organizing, and just supporting one another. Like, I've sat back for years now just looking at how black women take care of each other. When one got something going on and is in need of support, man, they show up for each other. They rally behind one another and they get stuff done. You hear me? Like, they don't be out here judging and like, oh man, get it out the mud and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. No. Black women, when it comes to supporting and taking care of each other, I'm telling you, they change lives. They change each other's lives. And black men, we can learn a lot from them. Like, just imagine if black men stuck together. We supported each other's businesses, each other's ideas. We rallied around each other when we need support of any kind, whether that's, advice, business support to get our stuff off the ground and getting our products and our services noticed. Imagine if we stuck together like black women do. We rallied around each other. We supported each other. We uplifted each other. And then we take that and we join forces with our sisters. Just imagine how dominant and how powerful we as a community could be. Black women don't get the flowers that they deserve. Oftentimes, the flowers are coming from within. The flowers come from themselves. It's coming from each other. They're giving each other their flowers. We aren't doing a good job, in my opinion, at taking care of our sisters, and that has to change. So this is a black women appreciation episode, just to say I thank you, I love you, I see you, I appreciate you, and I will forever support that 92%. I will ever support those sisters out here trying to make a positive impact in uplifting our community. I see you, and I'll do what I can to make sure I play a positive role and a positive part in making sure that you all feel protected, safe, and seen. We all can learn so much from black women, man. Like, they're the most educated, like, so powerful to the point where, and I don't have the facts in front of my face, but those sisters who were giving out grants to small businesses, specifically minority-owned or black-owned businesses, and just, supporting and uplifting these companies and these small brands and small businesses for years, to the point that, other groups didn't like it and got them shut down because they felt left out. Ain't that something? They don't want us in their stuff. But when we try to do our own thing and support each other, uplift each other, and our sisters formulate a plan to get things going for us as a people, they come after that and try to and basically shut that down too because they don't like it. Yeah, man. Think about that for a second. Black women have been dominating the entrepreneurial space for years now. Like, I see a lot of women businesses, and honestly, that's where a lot of my inspiration come from. A lot of the reason why I'm still doing what I do is because of Black women, because I see these sisters that have been through some stuff, in a personal life, their business journeys and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, like, it's no way I'm quitting, I'm giving up. Like, sis doing her thing. Like, I followed that journey. I saw where she came from, and look where she is now. So, like, Black women for me is a roadmap. You hear me? And as a man, like, yeah, we must lead. However, here, listen to me closely. However, it's okay to get on the side of Black women or even get behind them to learn enough to then step forward and take that lead. But until then, we have to be on the side of Black women. I love our sisters so much, and it breaks my heart when I get online and I see people bashing them for no apparent reason other than they just standing up for themselves. They speaking up for themselves. You hear me? Like, because they're choosing to rest during this season, because they've made a conscious decision that, hey, look, we're not doing no more heavy lifting for nobody, that including Black men. We're not doing any heavy lifting. Everybody else have to figure it out on their own. And Black women are resting, rightfully so. And I think that is important for them to get that rest. It's important for them to sit back and watch it all just fall apart if that's what they choose to do. But the fact that people are upset by that says a lot about other people. Black women have been trying to get everybody on the same page for decades. Nobody wanted to really take, the lead from our sisters, because it's like, in their eyes, we know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they know that it's almost like they couldn't see themselves taking orders of the direction of Black women. But now that everything is falling apart, it's like, hey, where y'all at? Why aren't y'all saying anything? Why aren't y'all posting? Why aren't y'all in the streets? It's like, why? Because they did everything. They already done this. They've done it for years. So now it's everybody else's turn. It's everybody else's responsibility to step up to the plate, including Black men. It's our turn to step up, organize, get things together, and then tell our sisters, hey, look, we got it. This is what we doing. Get behind us. It's every other group time to say, okay, look, we got to figure this out. We got to get organized, because Black women are chilling. And rightfully so. And rightfully so, I saw everything that's been happening with the fan base situation, the app, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the disrespect that guy, that brother was displaying towards Black women. I don't like how he disrespected the culture as a whole, but most importantly, I didn't like how he was disrespecting and going back and forth with Black women for simply really not saying anything other than, like, they just didn't enjoy the platform. Like, I didn't like that, and I don't like I've seen a lot of people get online and basically try to defend him and his actions. You can't defend that. He's trying to appease to a certain crowd that don't look like us. But again, when I tell you black women are the blueprint, because when I say they got behind Francesca Ramsey and literally for the past few days, like literally just been standing 10 toes down, taking care of each other, man. And again, I see my brothers, I see us too. Like, we definitely put we spoke up. You know what I'm saying? We spoke up and played our part. But to see black women rally behind her and literally be outspoken from, just writing threads and blog posts and articles and making videos in support of her, deleting that app in support of her, man. Like they are the blueprint. The foundation is laid. Everybody just has to follow it. But some people are just have their heads so far stuck up you know what I'm saying, that they don't want to, it's like they're scared to take orders or get behind black women or follow the lead. Because it's this like complex of like, you don't know better than me. It's like this macho complex. It's like, if you knew better, you would have done better. But clearly, nobody has done better than black women. So if you want better, you will follow the lead of the people who have been getting things done and accomplished for decades. So you have to, I think as a collective, outside of black women, everybody else, we all have to get off our high horses. You know what I'm saying? We all have to get off our high horses and really just humble ourselves to our sisters and, literally just protect them. Right now, I think more than anything, black women need from black women is leadership, protection, comfort, reassurance, and support. We have to navigate that and protect our sisters because no one else is going to do it. And I know a lot of them aren't confident in a lot of black men of doing it. And, a lot of black men like, oh, no, I do this and I do that. Listen, don't take it personal when black women say they don't feel protected by black men. Don't take that personal. If you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do as a black man to make sure our sisters are safe, then take the message, learn from it, and keep pushing. Don't get online screaming and hollering about what you do for black women and stuff. Nah, like when black women say all men, it's exactly what that is, all men. Just continue to do your part, man. But to my black women, I love you. I see you. I hear you. I support you, and I thank you. And if any woman, any black woman see this, if there's anything that I can do to support you, if it's within my means, I will try to do my best. But I appreciate everything you've done, not just for me as a black man, but for this country, for your contributions to the world. You're an amazing, beautiful, smart, intelligent group of women. And I will always, always love you. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of A Quick Little Word Podcast. It's your boy, Chris Wright. And as I said in the beginning, it is in everyone's best interest to stay in the good graces of black women. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness.